Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. Let's see what's coming in. Oops, I got a couple cards from the last reading in here. I forgot to shuffle. I better shuffle these up, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Clarity, please, for Gemini. Someone here is about to take a risk. Now there's an opportunity full of abundance here. This is a golden opportunity. Someone's taking a risk. Why is it golden? Well, it's golden, you can see, but it's a golden eagle. Yeah, someone who has courage and confidence. They're going for it here. There's a lot of abundance here. I see someone being still, not moving. Yeah, this is someone just reflecting on the past, but just being still. Yeah, there's some truth here. There's some truth blowing in the wind. And I see happiness. Oh my gosh. So someone's feeling very happy. I see communication here too. Dolphins are playful, youthful. They like to have fun. A lot of talk and happiness riding the wave. Wow. But we have someone who's being still. And you can see it's a, I don't know what kind of bird this is, but it's not moving and it's looking at its reflection in the water. So it's reflecting on the past. Someone's looking, seeing the truth, and they're leaving something behind because there's happiness. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's people spending time together, doing things together. This is someone wanting to get together. Someone to do things with. See, compatibility, cooperation, compromise, teaming up. Yeah, look at that. This has to do with faith and a commitment to spend time together. So this is someone doing things, kind of doing things by the book. Yeah, spending time. Yeah, it's a person who's about to make a commitment. We have a person being still. Somebody with the energy of the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, you may have these in your chart, Gemini, but this is a person who knows what they want. Someone who's speaking some truth here, but seeing truth in a situation. There's a lot of happiness. There's good times to be had, but it's someone looking, reflecting on the past. This is a person now looking forward. Nice. Yeah, there it is. That could be yourself, Gemini, in this energy. Maybe your moon rising or Venus here. Yeah, it's an energy of what you're manifesting. Manifesting truth. You see truth in a situation. There's a lot of happiness. I feel like you're going to make a connection here. You got a person coming in to make a commitment. They want to spend time. They want to get to know you. Yeah. Look at that. So we see applying lessons learned. Someone applying lessons learned. I see travel. Could be someone at a distance. Person wanting to visit someone. But you're manifesting this. And there is truth. Wow. Lessons learned. But what else do I see here? Definitely travel, someone long distance. But it's about looking ahead. I feel like you're close to achieving something you want here because there's something that you're wanting if you're in this energy. Now, if this is a masculine Gemini, you're manifesting the Queen of Wands. Someone who's not moving. This is someone who doesn't budge and move, but they are reflecting, right? So it's almost like taking a leap of faith. Someone's ready to leave something behind and go down this path. Yeah, no, this is yourself, Gemini. Queen of Swords, yeah. This is about being wise, seeing truth in a situation. This is someone who has experience. But you're manifesting this, and it has to do with truth. I feel like you know the truth about something here. Tell me about the Three of Stones, because this is about working together, teaming up, collaborating. And it has to do with a golden opportunity. And there's a risk involved. So there's always a risk. Why is there always a risk, right? There's a risk in almost everything. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, it has to do with the person feeling a little beat up. Someone just feeling like giving up. See, when you're just about ready to give up, here it comes. So this is somebody making a commitment. They're committing to spending time together, doing things together, and teaming up. And this is someone who wants someone to do things with. It's a person who can be very creative. I feel like you have a lot of skills. See, the truth. See, you're manifesting what you desire, but this is someone who has skills. They're very capable, very creative. Wow. I feel like this is something to do with experience here. Yeah, it's you're tempering your words, your thoughts, your passions, your emotions. You've been patient here, but you've been manifesting this, and I feel like you're close to achieving your goal here, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Yeah, I do see it could have to do with work. I wouldn't be surprised it's work. I see creative pursuit, people collaborating. See, if someone here is working really hard, feeling like giving up, and then here it comes. Yeah, here it comes. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Yeah, we got someone here definitely sentimental. Someone longing for love here. Could be a person missing someone who's at a distance, but it's all about applying the lessons learned, the things you've experienced. So I feel like if it is work you're looking for, you have experience. And I do see the creative energy, but I see being patient, learning to be patient. Some of you have mastered that, learning to be patient. Gemini, yeah. Tempering your emotions. But I feel like this is somebody reaching out. It's a little test. Yeah, this is a test of faith here. Wow. Tell me about the Eight of Stones. Yeah, it's a person taking a pause, looking at things from a couple different perspectives. Oh, someone checking things out here, a little pause. But it's a whole different perspective, and this is what's interesting, what it is you're manifesting. Someone who has skills, they're very capable, wise, very intelligent, someone who communicates clearly and truth. So this is someone who's seeing. Now, if you gave someone advice, this is often someone who gives advice, wise advice, because of their own experiences. So maybe this is what you've done. Now we have a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So this is about two people coming together, coupling up. Two people are creative. You're manifesting this. You are very close to achieving your goals here, because it is a little test. And I feel like you've learned to be patient. Some of you have a situation where you've left something behind, and I do see you're looking forward. You're reflecting on what you're leaving behind and this risk of going down this path. But I also see an energy of someone, it's all about the things to avoid. Like you're giving someone advice, and they're going to take that advice. So this is a change of perspective. Someone's perspective is changing. But I do think it's two people checking each other out too. Tell me about this King of Sticks. Yeah, this is someone who's ended a situation. Yeah, there's been an ending. Every ending leads to a new beginning. So I feel like there's advice being given. Someone's being enlightened, because it has to do with skills, the things that you're manifesting. See, there's a lot of knowledge here. But you're manifesting each other. It's someone who's having to end a situation. Something is coming to an end. So something new can begin, which is a new path. So interesting. Yeah, I do see reminiscing. See, reminiscing memories of someone giving someone advice. So it has to do with something ending so something new can begin. Trying to figure out what the advice would be, because that's what it looks like, wise advice. It has to do with something creative, but it's an energy of the two of you. You're very much the same. Two people different, but yet you're very much the same. So the situation, what they went through, what you're going through, maybe sharing experience and giving advice, telling someone to avoid something. But there's happiness coming out of this. See, there's happy memories. But this is also going down this path, creating new memories. Tell me about this happiness. It has to do with travel, distance. See someone traveling, visiting someone here. What's this happiness about? Why is it here? Yeah, someone here is being careful what they wish for, but it has to do with somebody didn't get something they wanted. So I do see this playing it safe and being cautious, looking before you leap. So we have a couple people who are mature here. Yeah. There's definitely this energy of caution, but yet there's this happiness where two people get something they want. It's about two people filling each other's cup, giving each other what they need. Yeah, we've got change. Possibly someone moving, relocating has created this change. So it has to do with advice about avoiding something. And I do see travel, long distance. Somebody is reminiscing about this, but this is to me a whole new chapter. Someone ending it, closing out a chapter. This is a whole new chapter. See, it's like creating new memories. Yeah, there's a beautiful opportunity. It's someone who knows a good thing when they see it. See, there's opportunity. Someone sees opportunity here. Tell me about it. It could be someone giving someone a gift. Someone giving someone a gift, showing them that they like them. So it could be somebody looking at that and reminiscing. Well, someone's missing someone here, but it has to do with something that these two people have experienced. It could have been someone passing away, giving some kind of advice, but so I see an energy of things calming down. With the Six of Swords, somebody applying lessons learned, but moving into calmer waters, waiting for things to calm down. But I see travel, movement, long distance. Two people going together, traveling together, going someplace together. Yeah, you got a person all up in their feels, Gemini. Whatever it is you told this person, they took it to heart. But this is a person being available, emotionally available. It's an energy of someone who puts the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. See, this is somebody feeling kind, compassionate, how someone feels. So they're waiting for things to calm down. But it is an energy of someone ending a situation, and there is truth in it. Yeah, could have to do with why. Yeah. Tell me about this King of Cups. This person's quite sentimental. They like to give sentimental gifts. This is someone who often shows someone they like them. Now, did you do that, Gemini? Did you show someone that you like them? See, things were at a standstill. This is someone not moving. Just patient, being patient. This is learning patience. Anybody with the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, their energy often isn't patient. This is someone who kind of goes with the flow, but it has to do with change. Yeah, so someone's feelings haven't changed. And I do feel someone putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. Wow, there's kindness, compassion here, someone who cares. So this is a very caring person, very emotionally available. King of Cups. This is someone who is taking a break. See, they're not quite ready to take any action, but they're taking a break, time out. So it is someone ending a situation. But it has to do with travel, a vacation, taking a trip, time out, a much needed rest. Yeah, this is about long-term stability, financial stability. So I don't know if there's advice here, but it is about truth in an ending. See, learning the truth about an ending. Tell me about the Ten of Stones. Why is the Ten of Stones here? Ten of Wands. Yeah, we got a cycle ending. Someone closing a chapter in their life. I do see inheritance. I see a person, that's a person who feels confident that they can handle anything that comes their way. But it's a person who has a lot of weight on their shoulders, maybe baggage, debt. Could have to do with advice there, but there's a lot of reminiscing. Now, I don't know if this is two people actually talking about this, but this is about someone stable, reliable, someone who can be depended on. A person who's there through thick and thin. Someone who's creative, they know what they want. They're not afraid to go for it. But definitely the patience is interesting. But this is a little test. This is somebody going to reach out. And it's a little test. And it's taking courage, which could be the feminine. But I think it's the masculine, because they're putting the shoe on the other foot. How the other person feels. They're very kind, compassionate, caring. It could be a little gift or something. You know, it's a person with King of Swords energy. Yeah, someone here mastering all the energies of the King of Swords, or of the Emperor. I can see it already. See, they're very wise. They're speaking truth. This is someone speaking truth, seeing truth in an ending. So it's somebody speaking truth here. Yeah. This is someone quite structured, strict. They have certain schedules, routines. So there's definitely a person who's quite structured. But it does look like we have a person who's telling someone the truth, that they've ended a situation. Yeah, it's a person who was unable to move forward. It could be a person who wasn't loyal or faithful, but like I say, there's a little test here. There's a little test, and I feel some of you aren't going to see it coming, or this person doesn't. Yeah, it could be either way, but the tables are turning, so that's where I feel. If you reached out to let this person know how you feel, or you gave them a little gift, it's often a gift of appreciation or just showing someone that you care. And I mean, it does look like it's advice, but these are two people who speak truth. See, with good morals, you have shared values and morals. So now the tables are turning, and you're not going to see this coming. Yeah. There's going to be a truth in why something ended, or just that something has ended. And every ending leads to a new beginning. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Yeah, we got love here. See, it's about making a decision in love. But it's a bond, a connection. See, this could be a deep friendship, but it's definitely someone who wants more, because they're all in their feelings. Someone's catching feelings and they're reminiscing. It's very emotional. But the energy is two people forming a bond, two people who are there for each other through thick and thin when they're needed. So you were there when someone needed you, and I feel like now the tables are turning. So someone going to be there for you. Yeah, it's a shock, a surprise, a tower moment too. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a shock, but look at that. It has to do with love. This is someone going to tell someone how they feel. And it is about making a commitment, because it has to do with a golden opportunity. This person's ready to take a leap of faith. So if you feel like giving up, and you felt like giving up, just when you're ready to give up, here it comes, and you won't see it coming. Yeah, there's something sentimental here. Now it could be, I mean, it's the tower moment, but it's a happy shock and surprise, because there's happiness. And it could be someone finding out the truth that a situation is ended, it's over. So often it's rebuilding this tower, someone rebuilding their world, or their life for that matter. But the tower is, with this, is happy. Happy news. It's sudden, and it's a sudden shift. Look at that, emotional fulfillment. This is somebody feeling fulfilled, happy. This is two people going to put all the cards on the table here too. Wow. Yeah. Some of you are, whatever it is you've been trying to manifest, I'm telling you, you're close to reaching your goal. So there it is, the finish line. And I do feel it has to do with someone ending a painful period in their life, waiting for things to calm down, but applying these lessons that have been learned and learning to put the shoe on the other foot. But the interesting part is, this is with the King of Wands. This person's rising like the phoenix from the ashes. In fact, you're going to go down this path together. So whatever it is that's over, it's over. It's done. Yeah. There's the Star. So this could be somebody popular, well-known. And I see that with this person. Yeah. Just somebody who's often the life of the party. They're funny, they're cheerful, but it has to do with a lot of hope and the feelings being mutual. Interesting. Wow. This is very powerful. I mean, there's been a lot of this energy, and I did a couple readings And you might want to check those out. But this is about being still, waiting till somebody is ready. Because it has to do with someone who's ending a situation. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, the situation needs to end so something new can begin, obviously. Yeah, but they rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Like this is, you know, somebody's finished. It's over. And there we have this, the hope, someone following their heart too. Little test here. I feel it's the feminine who took the lead, told someone, you're speaking truth or giving advice, someone who was there for someone when they needed someone. And I feel it's going to be vice versa now because the tables are turning. Tell me more about the star. Why is the star here? Just want to see what else comes up. Yeah, see, something you're waiting for. It's coming to fruition for a situation to end. But it's things calming down. Someone's closing a book on the past. Basically pre-manifesting and preparing for something new. The Three of Wands. Waiting for the right person, the right time. But yeah, this is, you're going to receive here. I'm going to pull out a couple charms. I feel like I need to for this reading. Yeah, this is someone who's their own anchor. They're emotionally stable. They can handle anything that comes their way. So it is about stability. I see the letter I. I see harmony, music, a note, some kind of communication, something happy. And there we have this stork. Now this stork is interesting because look at, it's coming out there being still. But this is also about the Hanged Man when you turn it upside down. And I did a reading like this the other day. I only use the charms once in a while. And it is someone looking at things from a different perspective, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. Because this is someone who's experiencing the same thing. So we have the King and Queen of Swords going to communicate, and there's a lot of happiness. This is somebody reliable. They're their own anchor. Somebody who's there for someone when they needed them. And it's going to be vice versa. But there's the note, harmony, music, whatever it may be. Yeah. And the other one is, look at that, the forget-me-not. Or do they love me, do they not? That's what it is. Yeah, this is someone who's never forgotten. So if you think somebody is forgetting something, it's not happening. Forget-me-not. But it's often with this, it's got a shiny little sparkle in it. This one's really pretty. Yeah, do they love me, do they not? The feelings being mutual. There's definitely this reminiscing, but I feel like it could be a gift and something memorable here. And it has to do with this pelican or this flamingo. In this case, it's the flamingo, but upside down. It's like the Hanged Man with that leg bent like that. And I noticed that the other day, and it dawned on me. Because this is someone who was still, now there's movement. So you're going to get a communication. Yeah. It could be a gift of appreciation, whatever it is, but it is an energy of what you're hoping to achieve coming to fruition. I feel like I want to grab some more letters. I should separate these letters and put them in a different thing, because that's what I want to see. Yeah, it's a person releasing, letting go of anything that no longer serves. They're just letting it go. It has to do with worth and value. The letter B. The letter F. And then we have a crown. It's a king or a queen. It looks like a king's crown. The letter O and V for victory or initials. Can't see a word yet. This person's a unicorn. They can handle anything that's coming their way. They're taking this opportunity that's being presented. And they feel very confident with the unicorn. And they're their own anchor. I like that. This is someone who can handle whatever comes their way. This is someone going to take I feel, take charge of a situation. Gorgeous energy. Take care. We'll see you soon.